Welcome, fellow yogis. My name is Carla, and I'll be guiding you today in a 25-30 minutes gym practice. And today we're going to focus mostly in our shoulders, our chest, the torso. If you have a bolster at home or a couple of cushions, that's going to be very useful. So get prepped, all your props, and we're going to start in a comfortable seat. So take your time, find a position that works for you. Allowing a moment to tune in, connecting with your breath. Connecting with your body, your lungs, your shoulders, your neck, your mind. How are you feeling today? Your emotions. Slowly open the eyes, and we're going to take our first pose. So if you have a bolster or a couple of cushions, please take them in front of you, and then placing the knees under the hips, the elbows on top of the bolster or the cushions, and taking the hands behind you. And here you have a couple of options for your head. So your head can be resting on the mat, and another option is to rest your head on the bolster if that's a bit more comfortable for you. I'm trying to connect the sitting bones to the sky, softening your lower belly, your inner organs, softening the weight of the head, and breathing deeply and slowly. We are trying to melt the heart between the shoulders. So you might feel some sensations in the anterior part of your arms, between your scapulas, your belly. Stay here 6 or 7 breaths. And during the practice, if your mind is very active, you're welcome to count your breaths. That's a practice itself, so you can focus your attention on your breaths. Three more deep inhales, long exhales. Slowly coming out of the shape, take your time, release your arms, place your hands under your shoulders, taking a tabletop position, and you can stay in stillness if that's what you prefer. Otherwise, perhaps taking a couple of cat-cows, couple of clocks with your hips, circles to one side and the other. How is your lower back, the space between your collarbones, your sternum. And slowly coming all the way down to your belly. So you won't need cushions for the next pose. And please extending the right arm beside you with the palm facing down. And with the help of the left hand, roll into the right side of the body, placing the left foot behind you. And here, my head is resting on the mat. All the right side of my body is heavy. And if you think the sensation is not enough on your right shoulder, what you can do is bend your right elbow, taking the hand to the top of the mat. This pose is called broken wing, and we are going to stay here for a while, allowing the fascia, this tissue that is all around your body, to soften, to release any tension. 6 or 7 breaths here. See if you can soften your mouth while doing this, your tongue, your eyeballs, your cheeks, the muscles in your forehead, in your throat. 3 more breaths. Slowly coming back to your belly. We're going to take a rest before going to the other side, and you can place your hands under your forehead. You can rock a bit your hips to one side and the other. That feels nice in your body. Kind of massaging your pubic bone on the ground, your inner organs on the mat, the muscles, the anterior part of your hips. When you're ready, we're going to the other side. And you don't have to take the same shape, opening the left arm to the side, rolling to the left side with the help of your right hand. If you think that on this side the sensation is too different, you can adjust, you can always come out of the shape earlier if the sensation is too strong. Once you found that sweet spot where the sensation is enough but is sustainable, staying here for a couple of breaths. Checking in with your right groin area, your left side of the rib cage, your cheeks, breaths. Slowly release the shape. This time we're going to take a moment in a comfortable seat, so make your way up. If you like to place the bolster or your cushions under your sitting bones, you can do that. Checking in one more time with the differences in your body after these shapes before continuing with practice. Transitioning to our next pose. So opening the right leg to the side, and you can here open the leg as far as it feels okay in your body. If a diagonal works better for you, you're welcome to do that. Left heel close to your pubic bone, and I will place my bolster kind of in an angle on top of my right thigh. So you can place your cushions at home, or if you have a couple of blocks, to place on top of the right thigh. Taking the elbow on top of the cushion, and the head is resting on the right hand. And you have a couple of options here for your left arm. So option number one is to take the arm behind you. This is a gentle variation. You can take the left arm along the ear. It's a bit more intense. And then the other option is to take the left hand behind you as well, interlocking your feet. Whatever you are, taking a moment to make sure that the shape is the right for you today. Then starting to soften the back. We're targeting the left side of the torso now, the right inner thigh. Perhaps you feel that it's easy to breathe on the left side of your lungs, your left lung. Your head is melting to the hands. You are releasing your organs towards the right side of your torso. 4 or so more breaths here. Slowly releasing first of all your left arm, right arm as well, and then you can raise your torso very slowly to the side. Taking a moment before going to the other side, so easy cross-legged position, taking your spine to a more neutral position. How are your jaw muscles? Muscles in your pelvic floor, in your lower belly. And when you're ready, go into the other side. So opening the left leg this time to the side. Remember, right heel to the pubic bone. placing your bolster on top of the left thigh, left elbow on top of the bolster, releasing the weight of the head. And one more time, you don't have to take the same variation. If you think that this side, the sensation is very different in your body, you can change the position of your right arm, perhaps behind you. Always trying to follow what your body is asking for, following your intuition. Stay here for 8 or so breaths. Remember, you can always take your attention to the count of your breaths. If your mind is very active today, you had a busy day. Five more breaths here, perhaps elongating your exhalations a bit more. Long, long exhalations. Slowly release your right arm, release your left arm, coming up very, very slowly. And now we are going to lay on the back, so help yourself with your hands, coming all the way down, taking the feet mat distance apart and the knees to the center. You can place your hands on the belly if that feels comfortable for you. Trying to soften your lower back onto the mat with every exhalation, taking the navel towards the spine. Trying to reset the spine, the shoulders, noticing if there are differences on both sides of the torso. When you're ready, taking our final shape of the practice. If you have a cushion, it's better to use it, otherwise you can do this without support. Taking the cushion or your bolster under your sacrum and then extending the legs to the sky. This is called Viparita Karani, and you can place your hands to the belly if that feels right. You can take your arms open to the side. If you are using a cushion, make sure that it's under the sacrum and not under the lower back. So it's in contact with the bone that is at the back of your hips. Staying here for 6 or so breaths. This shape is very, very healthy for the lymphatic system. We are helping the body to release a lot of liquids that are on your legs, sending them back to the heart. Make sure that your neck is spacious while doing this. Your shoulders are far, far away from your ears. And taking one more time the feet to the mat. Remove the bolster or the cushions. Extending the legs, you're ready for your final rest, your Shavasana. Opening the arms by the side with the palms facing up, tucking your chin in, and showing a moment of rest. You're welcome to stay in your Shavasana as long as you like. If you like to seal the practice, slowly checking in with your fingers, your toes, checking in with your neck, perhaps extending the arms along the ears. With the help of the hands, slowly roll into one side and come into a seat. And one more time, taking a moment to reconnect sensations. The different parts of the body that we worked in this practice. Thank you very much. Namaste.